So I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, and I probably know the answer, but have you ever had trouble sleeping, or do you know someone who does? Now, there's a million reasons why we may have not gotten a good night's sleep last night. But for some, there's only one reason: obstructive sleep apnea. It's a chronic disease that's pretty common that occurs when a person falls asleep. Now, the tongue is the largest muscle in our mouth, and it slides backwards, causing the obstruction of airways. This causes the person to stop breathing up to 60 times per minute. Now, unbeknownst to the person, they're very tired when they wake up. It's very hard to function throughout the day. There's about 15 million people who experience this every night, and they're at an increased risk of heart disease and, unfortunately, death. Now, the problem here is that the current treatments on the market are very uncomfortable to use. We have continuous positive airway pressure that continuously remains the gold standard treatment. There's a mask that the physician recommends that covers your face, a hose, and the air forcefully pushes through your throat to alleviate the obstruction. People have said it's like a gas mask over their face. The partner hates the sound, forget about traveling with it, and people have flat out told us it's just not designed for humans. Now, there are alternative devices if you cannot tolerate the CPAP, but the mandibular advancement device is very painful. It brings the jaw forward in order to open up the airways. Customers have said that they can hear the clicking sounds of the device as their jaw adjusts. And others require surgery. So what I'm saying here is that most people refuse, and they just can't use the current treatments that are available. About 30 to 50% of patients are non-compliant with CPAP. And to date, OSA treatment devices are $2.9 billion, but devices remain bulky, painful, invasive, and uncomfortable. And so we decided to leverage current dental technology in the form of an aligner. It can be discreetly worn at home, easy to use, and more comfortable. Now, this dental wear has been proven for long-term use overnight, and we use it as a platform to stabilize the tongue and the palate. Now, this is our device. It has an embedded suction chamber which connects to a pump. When the pump is turned on, it applies low levels of suction. It lifts the tongue, stabilizing it, so when you go to sleep, the airways are open. Now, our device is a personalized device. It's custom made for each individual. We purposefully use digital oral scanning and 3D printing to make sure that it's tailor-made for every individual who wants to use our device. We are currently in the midst of a clinical study at MIT where we're recruiting volunteers to test the comfort of our device for 5 nights. At the end, you will complete a survey. This will help us optimize the design for future clinical trials. Volunteers so far who have tried our device without the pump have said that they have no problem wearing it for long-term use. Now, our initial target population will be Down syndrome individuals. They have a high prevalence of OSA. About 30 to 50% of children with Down syndrome have OSA, and by the time they reach adulthood, there's 90%. About 17% of Down syndrome individuals use CPAP more than 4 hours per night. Now, our team is made up of clinicians, scientists, and engineers, postdocs, grads, undergrads, and dental students. We have tons of mentors, collaborators. We do have funders who are all dedicated to the development of this design. We are asking for volunteers for our clinical trial. We're welcoming students and professionals to join our team, and please come visit our booth so we can discuss further. We do anticipate that there's a clinical study in OSA patients during this winter at the VA, and we want you to know that it's time to take off that mask. Everyone deserves a good night's sleep. Thank you.